The U.S. Navy is preparing to shoot off its Trident II D5 nuclear missile from its new Columbia-class ballistic missile submarine. Now, it's a nuclear-armed weapon, been around for a long time. Of course, the test will be an unarmed variant. Captain Rucker, who's the program manager for Columbia-class, talked about how construction for a Cape Canaveral facility for testing is already underway, and then the shoot-off will come soon thereafter.
And then we'll go through the strategic weapons testing and eventually do a test shot, like they do with anything else, to prove out the weapon system before it goes on its first patrol.
They're working on the arrangements. They're about 97% finished with those. And they're working on disclosures, which Captain Rucker explained are a part of which goes where is the construction, how is the exact configuration inside. And construction, he said, is already underway. For quite some time, the Navy has been working with Electric Boat on something called tube and hull forging. That's using 4 packs of the missiles and welding them together so they can be inserted into a module.
We start official construction October 1st of 2020, so FY21. I can tell you today, we're already starting with advanced construction. Newport News officially starts on June 17th. We'll have a ceremony in May where they'll start off their advanced construction. Electric Boat has been doing prototypes and doing they've started with some of the structural stuff on advanced construction as well.
Said the Trident II D5 has been tested and upgraded. In fact, there's a newer variant called the Trident II D5 LE for life extension. This involves a number of upgrades, circuitry, guidance technology.
Sure. We also have efforts going on down at Cape Canaveral at the strategic weapon systems ashore, where we're building a facility to test out the missile systems. That is on track. It will reach IOC in January 2020.
Also, interestingly, he said the exact same weapons that are on the Ohio class, the existing ballistic missile submarines, will be configured into the Columbia class. This does a number of things. It allows them to keep to schedule and keeps a certain synchronicity between the two platforms.
But the plan is for an operator could walk off a strategic weapon, not the rest of the boat, could walk off in Ohio and walk onto a Columbia and see the same indications, panels, everything else that they'll see associated with being able to operate that strategic weapon system. So maintaining that commonality helps reduce the risk and ensure we can maintain that schedule.
This includes work on something called the Mach 4 re-entry body, which will help with precision and guidance technology for the weapon. The weapon has sustained itself very well, maintained, and been what they would call resilient in terms of its technical apparatus. That's part of why sources with the Pentagon say the next iteration of the Trident or nuclear-armed ballistic missile will be similar to the Trident, most likely, in part because it's been so reliable. Now, that's many years away. Upgrades to the Trident plan to fire the missile all the way into the 2040s. And the idea is to somewhere in the world, unknown to many, there's a ballistic missile submarine patrolling in the dark domain of the undersea to ensure a second strike in the event of some kind of catastrophic nuclear war against the United States.
Every single person on my staff, every single person at the shipbuilder today that's working on this is contributing to something that will change the future of this country and maintain the way of life that we all are accustomed to, that we can be here today.
The missiles can travel about 4,000 miles and they carry as many as 8 re-entry bodies, according to the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists. In fact, an entire submarine can carry as many as 90 warheads. One interesting element, Pentagon developers explain that the Trident II D5 could work as an apparatus to adjust the warhead, re-engineer it slightly, and have a low-yield nuclear weapon put on there, a different kind of warhead and re-entry body. This would be, of course, to accommodate the Pentagon's Nuclear Posture Review, which calls for a new class of submarine-launched lower-yield weapons to A, be more precise, and B, in large measure, according to senior leaders, help bring Russia back to the negotiating table for having violated the INF treaty. Kris Osborn, Warrior Maven.